When a 13-year-old girl gently placed her newborn baby in her lap, no one expected what happened next. The moment was so powerful that it left everyone in the room completely stunned. What unfolded was an emotional scene that would be remembered forever. Maddie Lambert and her boyfriend, Isaac, were just two teenagers caught up in young love. She was 13 and he was 15 when they started dating, her first real relationship. They connected effortlessly, deeply in love, but their youthful romance was carefree and impulsive. The young couple never considered the consequences of their actions as long as they were enjoying themselves. To everyone around them, their relationship seemed to be going well, until Maddie's sister's birthday. After 5 months of dating, Isaac suddenly broke up with her, explaining that being in different high schools had changed things, and he felt it was best to part ways. The 13-year-old was heartbroken. Maddie loved Isaac deeply, and their breakup hit her hard. She became so depressed and unwell that she couldn't even leave the house. While her entire family was battling a stomach virus, Maddie's illness lingered far longer than anyone else's, leaving everyone puzzled. As a result, her mom took her to the hospital, where they took her blood and ran a couple of tests on it. The family was on vacation when they got the results of the test. Maddie knew something was wrong when her mom called her into the room. Although she wasn't sure, she had a fair idea of what it might be. Doctors told the girl's mom that her teenage daughter was about 10 weeks pregnant. This was a very scary moment for the mother and daughter. Maddie said, "I started missing my period 2 months before I and my boyfriend broke up, and I never really said anything. I just kind of brushed it off. Because I was hoping that it wasn't true denying, it made it feel like it wasn't real. I was just too scared because I had also had irregular periods before, so I was also thinking maybe that's what's happening again. Normally, I would have told my mom, but she's my best friend. But at that moment, I didn't tell my mom because I was so scared and I didn't want to disappoint her." After her mom told her what the doctor said, the 13-year-old had a mental breakdown and burst into tears. She thought her mom was going to be very angry with her, so she kept apologizing to her. However, unlike what Maddie expected, her mother responded differently. She said to me, "Maddie, don't cry. It's happened already, and we cannot change the past. We just have to embrace the future. You've made your mistake, but I also love babies. Together, we will get through this. You are a strong girl, and you will be fine." Her mom's support was exactly what Maddie needed. She stated that although her mom was unhappy about the situation, her mother's reaction made her feel more relaxed and gave her the strength to handle the difficult period. For the next few weeks, no one knew Maddie was pregnant. Only her mom, 2 of her friends, and her stepdad knew she was carrying a baby. But this was because she was very skinny, and it took some time before her stomach started to show. When Maddie told her ex-boyfriend that she was pregnant, he had pretty much the same reaction she did. Isaac thought she was joking, and he didn't believe it until it was confirmed by Maddie's mom. After 12 weeks of gestation, the mother-to-be had her first ultrasound. Maddie states that this was an important moment that changed everything for her. Seeing her baby's sonogram made her realize that this was meant to be, and that's when she was excited to be a mother. However, Maddie's pregnancy was a bit difficult. Her morning sickness was so severe that she couldn't eat. This is why she was so skinny, and it also affected her baby. She said, "When I had my ultrasound, I remember hearing my baby's heartbeats. It was so cute and sounded like ocean waves. The next moment after that was very troubling." Maddie's pregnancy was challenging. Due to her poor appetite, her baby's weight remained low for weeks, and doctors suspected a heart abnormality requiring a specialist visit. Fortunately, her daughter's heart was fine, but the pregnancy remained excruciating. "I had morning sickness for 5 months, all day and night. I could barely eat or leave my room. It was the worst," she recalled. Despite the hardships, Maddie had a strong support system. Her best friend checked in regularly, and classmates stayed in touch, making sure she never felt alone, even as her life took a different path. However, while she had large support, she also had people who were horrible to her. "Now that everyone knows I'm pregnant, some people's reactions confirmed what I was scared of. While my friends were supportive, well, Not all my friends, some people said unbelievable things. I didn't get a lot of negative reactions, a lot of hate. Everybody had something to say, and they didn't hold back. People would say, "You're ruining your life." I had people send me the address to abortion clinics when I was about 7 months pregnant. I was so depressed. There were days that I was very happy and other days when I considered adoption or committing suicide. But I took all that negativity and I shifted it. I said, "This is my life." Maddie used the bad comments she got from online trolls as fuel to spur her on to be a better person and mother for her child. Her baby was healthy, and after 39.5 weeks, the medical staff induced her labor. Labor induction is the process of treatment that stimulates childbirth and delivery. Induced labor can be more painful than natural labor. In natural labor, the contractions build up slowly, but in induced labor, they can start more quickly and be stronger. To avoid her dealing with much pain, the doctors gave her an epidural. An epidural is a procedure that injects a local anesthetic into the space around the spinal nerves in your lower back. This anesthetic helped block the pain from Maddie's labor contractions and during the birth very effectively. After 12 hours of labor, Maddie gave birth to a healthy baby girl. She named her Everly, and the infant weighed 6 pounds at birth. She had no medical issues and didn't need to be taken to the NICU. After the little girl was born, Isaac requested a paternity test because he still had doubts about whether Everly was his daughter. He said, "I thought it was all just a joke, like it wasn't real. And then when she showed me the scan, I felt scared. I was really scared. I just couldn't accept the fact that it happened." But it happened. Maddie had the most hate for me, which was correct. I messed up right there. I feel like it would just be a lot better if I would have come out like, "Hey, this is my daughter." Because of his doubts, he missed the first 10 months of his daughter's life. However, Everly's parents have since reconciled. They have set aside their differences and found a way to co-parent their daughter, knowing it's what's best for her. "People assume I'm a bad mom just because I'm a teenager," Maddie said. "But I have the same ability to parent as anyone else. Isaac and I make it work because we both want the best for Everly." A good mom is someone who sacrifices everything for her child, and I gave up my entire childhood for mine, Maddie says. "I do everything for that little girl. She is my whole world." She believes Everly has the potential to make a big impact, especially with her dream of becoming the first astronaut on Jupiter. For Maddie, Everly is the greatest blessing in her life. Her daughter has helped her grow and become a better person. Although Maddie initially had to sell most of her belongings to afford clothes for Everly, their situation has greatly improved. She has since bought a house, and Everly, now 4 years old, is thriving in school. Maddie also plans to attend college to study psychology. I'm really keen to know your thoughts on this story, so please don't hesitate to share your insights in the comments section below. If you enjoyed this video and found it engaging, I invite you to subscribe to our channel for more similar content. Feel free to share this video. Take good care of yourselves, and I'm excited to connect with you in our future videos.